All right, so here we go with round one, and when you are facing a submission specialist like this as a striker, you have got to avoid the canvas, I would think, at all costs.
Yes, you have to. And if the striker gets taken down, he needs to make sure the only thought is to get back to his feet. Whether the submissionist goes to his back or is on top, you've got to make plan number one, getting back standing and getting back to your space. If not, you're going to find yourself tapping and really wondering why. Why did I not engage him in this game?
Look at you dropping a submissionist on this, huh?
It's crazy.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hit.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, hammer fist here by Oliveira. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Under 3 minutes remain in round one. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Just missing on the high kick there. 2 minutes to go. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Charles Oliveira. All right, so we're in the clinch. Not anymore. Beautiful trip to get this fight to the ground, DC.
No effort, John. No effort. When you do it right, it takes no effort. And this young man just did it right. Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Oh, big Superman punch there. Able to check that kick as well.
Nice kick.
1 minute. Nice job striking here by Charles Bronx Oliveira. Outstanding UFC resume, and the striking is really starting to catch up with the grappling. A scary proposition really for any man in multiple divisions.
Good punch lands.
15 seconds. Body shot there. Horn sounds for the end of round one. Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did, he executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. You have two very talented fighters. Sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Conor. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Looking for the counter right now, no good. Effective strike there by McGregor. Oh, that's a big connection there for McGregor, DC.
I mean, big strike landed for Ireland's favorite son, Conor McGregor.
They continue to exchange. Oh, that kick is good by Oliveira. 38 total strikes have already landed for Charles Oliveira. And connecting on a pretty good clip as well, 55%. The accuracy rate against Conor McGregor. Going for a leg now. And he's out. All right, right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Conor. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. He's put it all together.
I mean, everything is just flowing. He's like in a zone. It's like the basketball becomes twice its size. This guy today is looking at focus mitts in his opponent.
All right, so once more, he takes the fight to the ground. That was his game plan exactly. When Oliveira's going for the leg, might be a submission opportunity here.
The problem with rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up, especially if you're a little bit hurt.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Ooh, big shot land.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right back to his face. Oh, nice jab.
Final seconds here of round 2. 10 minutes in the books. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Listen, breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown.
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the street.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next one. Good punch.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch.
Quick entry to get him on a single.
That was a great single. Oh, my God. He switched the lock to a high cross, rotated him, and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
Flush right hand is true. I love watching this guy move on the ground.
Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat.
Nicely done. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by McGregor. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel. Right?
And he's out. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted, he's been beaten.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Side control now. McGregor's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, nice job.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Breathe, get some water, relax. Now listen, that was awesome. Really good work. Way to control him from the top. I need you to work the...
You ready? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. McGregor gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Right punches there. Lands with a right hand. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, we wondered earlier why...
Nice entry into the finish direct.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Posturing up now.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Under 3 minutes remain in round 4. Oliveira's trying to lock up on a submission now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
McGregor's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oliveira doing the right things defensively.
That's a big strike right there.
1 minute now to go in round 4 of a possible 5. Throws the right hand there. To the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
What a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Relax, breathe. All right, here's some water. Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to...
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to get his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angles. That is why he is getting brutalized right now.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. Oh! McGregor gets touched by that kick there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Nice punch by McGregor. Oh, his right eye keeps taking damage, looking pretty swollen now. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like
he's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by McGregor. 1 minute to go in the fight. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Back and forth we go here.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, so a close fight goes the distance here tonight, DC. I know you're not a judge, but any lean to one fighter or the other?
I mean, when I watched the fight, I believe that he did enough. But when these fights are this close, it's razor thin. You don't know what the judges are seeing. I think he did enough. I think it was the striking advantage that he showed that should get him the victory, but we shall see.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest, 48-47, McGregor. Judge 2 scores it, 48-47, Oliveira da Silva. And Judge 3 scores it, 48-47, with a winner by split decision, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira!
Wow, so there he is, your winner by the narrowest of margins. Only 3 scorecards in the world matter. 2 of them thought he won.
I mean, you could tell that he wasn't sure he had got enough done to win the fight. He gets the decision. It was a very close fight, and it's well earned.